Hey, how you doing, everyone? Um, it's your boy Kaboose. It, yeah, so I put out a poll on Twitter and I asked, if people wanted to see a podcast called KabooseKast, and I got I got eight results, and they were all yeses. So I guess I'm doing a podcast now. Um, so I thought it would be a good idea to do like the first one by myself, just to see how like it would go if I were to do it solo. Because like you watch other podcasts and it's all about planning and coordination with all the co-hosts and whatnot, and like it seems like it gets in the way a lot of the times. And like if I can manage to do it by myself, I will. But like maybe if someone wants to tag along at the last second, like Proto Shock or maybe Steven. Ooh, um, Steven Z Killer. That's who I'm talking about. But yeah, I guess that'll do. Um, what is it? I know I seem awkward now, and I feel like I'm being awkward, but I I'm gonna probably loosen up by the end of this. So I have a bunch of planned out bullet points, I guess. So I have why start a podcast, the history of Yolo Caboose, plans for the future of Caboose, plans for the podcast, why I prefer to keep personal stuff off of YouTube and other YouTube garbage, YouTubers I watch, problems with YouTube, um, explain my video making process, um, then maybe spiral into book reviews and talk about Francis of the Filth. Which I don't know. I have some changed opinions about Francis of the Filth. Um, After Filthy Frank came out and said that he quit. But whatever. We'll get into that later. And then maybe after that, I'll talk about movie reviews. Cause like I have some opinions about movie reviews too. Cause like I don't know. It just seems it seems kind of like anyone can do a review. You don't have any ideas, just pull off a review. I've done it. I've done it. Let's be honest. I mean, not a movie review. I hate movies. Um, and then I'll talk about the. Well. Steve and I were planning on doing a collab, a movie review collab, where part one would be on his channel and part two would be on my channel. But like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. We still gotta work stuff out and whatnot. Like we've already watched the movie and recorded our audio for it, but like the way we recorded it was like he recorded his audio and I recorded my audio. So like if it works out, it works out. Like I think I can figure out a way to like sync the audio. Like I don't care. I'll freaking go through both audio tracks and figure out what to do. Whatever. Um yeah, this towards the end. I think I'm gonna have a bunch of update things too. Up. Then I'll talk about the upcoming group vid, which I'd assume is what others would refer to as lore videos. Yeah, I have it planned where I'm gonna film with uh Proto Shock, Vin, and Captain Cringe, or Joe in a couple days. I think Tuesday. And what's today? Sunday? Is it Sunday today? Yeah, it's Sunday. So like I have to double check with them too. What's going on? But I hope the plans go through because well I've had the script done for more than a year now. I just revised it the other day. But like yeah, I guess we'll talk about that later too. Um, then I'll get into ooh. If you guys have been paying attention to my Twitter, I don't know how much I tweeted about it. I'm kind of a doofus when it comes to remembering things about myself like that. But I've announced or not. I haven't announced anything about it, but I've whatever. I'll discuss the upcoming Kaboose movie. Ooh, um, then the last two future guests may be co-hosts, and follow at Yolo Kaboose on Twitter. That was basically the sign off. I'm a freaking idiot. Okay, so why start a podcast? Well, I've been thinking about it for a long time now and going through names and whatnot, and just like I've been against it for the majority of that time. And then it was only till recently where I had a discussion with Protoshock where I was like, why didn't I bring Protoshock on for the first episode of podcast if I'm going to mention him so much? But I had a discussion with him, and I was like, hey, I had this cool idea to do KabooseKast, and I don't want to do a podcast because so many people on YouTube have a podcast. And then he goes, well, shouldn't that be the reason why you do a podcast? And I didn't understand what he meant by it, but like, I guess there might be a niche for it. I mean, judging on the poll from Twitter, I guess there might be a niche for it. Who knows? I mean, it's something new to try out, I guess, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there's that. What else? Oh, I guess if I'm gonna try and make this an hour, and if not, maybe 30 minutes. I don't know. I've passed 6.5 minutes as of right now, the recording. But yeah. Oh, watch time. Watch time's a big key factor. Speaking of the watch time and losing ads and whatever, I think it was on the 15th I separated from my network partnership. I filed to be separated from my network or whatever around in December actually, because it took 2 months. So like I lost ads 5 days prior to when I was supposed to lose ads, but like so be it. I'm fine with losing ads. I don't really care about it, but like it's something to work towards, I guess. And you know, if the podcast helps me out, helps me get those watch time hours, you know, it's gonna be a good time, you know, it's gonna be a great time. Oh, an hour of rambling. This is gonna be great. Rambling and repeating myself. I don't know. Maybe another good idea to. I really should have gone over this in my head more. Starting a podcast. I don't know. I've never done this before. It's weird. Like I've never appeared on a podcast. I've never done like an interview or anything. And like, I don't know. I don't see myself as like at that point to be doing interviews anyway. But like, I don't freaking know. So, I guess with that being said, where have I been on YouTube? I've been in a lot of weird places, that's for sure. I've been to a lot of places in general. So it started out in 2013. 2013. When did I make my channel? I think I made it on the 6th, December 6th, if I'm not mistaken. But it took me all the way up to, I think, the end of January to be like, yeah, I want to pursue YouTube. So then I got a capture card, an AverMedia live, what's the freaking, it's either live portable gamer or live gamer portable. I have it on top of my Xbox still. Live gamer portable. The LGP. Ooh. And basically, what that had over other capture cards is that you can either record to a laptop or record to an SD card, and I would always record to my laptop either way. But I started out with GTA 5 funny moments, which is hilarious when you look back at it, cause like I didn't use the best quality everything else, I guess. Like, I edited on Windows Movie Maker. I spoke through my laptop mic, which was decent. I remember playing or making a State of Decay video, and I had my window open, which taught me to close my freaking window when I recorded videos. But I would hear birds chirping in the freaking recording, and she's like, why? And it was springtime too, obviously. So eventually I started using Lightworks, which is what I still currently use. I think I've used it for almost 4 years now. Now that I think of it, yeah, 4 years in probably June. I don't know, maybe May. No, I think. Damn it! I don't want to fact check stuff and be. So dummy me just started clicking on my mouse to make like the sound, and I didn't realize where the mouse actually was. It was on the stop recording thing. So yeah, it stopped recording. But actually I should have taken that time to look. Why am I scrolling through my Twitter? Okay. I should have taken that time to look through my video catalog to figure out which video it was and when it was uploaded. Let's see. I mean, I do this a lot in conversations. I get carried away. Oh yeah, another thing I used to use, I still use a lot, is Windows Paint. I used to crop all my freaking all my thumbnails on there, like all the characters you see on the thumbnails, like even after the gaming videos when like I would film in real life, like the Kaboose videos and everything. But now I have Photoshop, which it saves a lot of time. It's perfect. It's freaking great. I'm sorry about that. I did it again. I had my phone underneath my microphone, and it vibrated, and I got iffy about it, so I stopped the recording. Let's see. Well, the video I'm talking about, June 29th. Okay, so I started using Lightworks on June 29th. No, not on that date, but my first video from it. June 29th. So around June. Okay. So GTA 5 funny moments. So I would always record those with my friends that I had in real life, and we'd always play GTA. So I was like, okay, might as well record, cause I'm so funny. I remember watching funny moments like montage at one point and thinking like, oh wow, this is easy, I can do this. And like, I don't know what I think after the fact. I just can't watch gaming videos anymore. Like they're just all boring. They're just so freaking boring, like overhyped and everything. What did I really like watching back in the day? I don't know. I think I'm embarrassed to say who I watched back in the day. That's how bad it got. Let's see. I don't know. I used to watch Vanos Gaming like everyone else, and now I go back to him, and it's like, yeah, this is boring. This isn't funny. And like even the old videos I used to watch of his is just like, wow, this is freaking boring. I don't know. Like I can't sit down and really play video games for that long by myself anymore. Like I need a game that's like, oh wow, I can play with friends, show off what I've achieved to my friends, and like, I don't know. It's just like single player games are not worth it anymore. Anyways, let's see. The funny moments. I've met a few friends, few pals through funny moments, I guess. I met Corny Gaming. Oh, my boy. And the funny thing about Corny is I used to ridicule him a lot for not uploading, and I think it's been 2 years since he's uploaded. I love Corny. Corny, I love you. But yeah, I guess he just stopped. I don't know. Wanna Buy My Dog, I met Corny through. Then I met Brendan, King Brendan. At the time, he didn't go through. He didn't go at. What is it? He didn't. He wasn't called King Brendan. Um, what is it? He's not doing gaming anymore either. He's doing a bunch of other things. Then after that, it was like a year, I think. I don't know when did I meet Brendan? I met Brendan uh during the summer at one point. But then New Year's Eve came around and I met a whole new slew. Did I use that term correctly? A whole new group of individuals who made their own. This is where Kaboose's gaming days have reached a freaking peak. So a creator which I don't a creator who had like 10 times as many subscribers as me at that point commented on one of my videos, and like this at this point I was just like really doubting myself, really doubting the the gaming videos, I guess. And like I didn't really find them as fun to do anymore or anything. And then this one creator comes along and says, "Hey, you want to collab? You want to be a part of my new group?" And so I said, "Why not?" I saw subs. I was like, "Okay, I guess there'd be people." more people who know about me. So I took him up on the offer, and through that, I met Steven. And I met a few other people, which kind of like wandered off in a way. Like we grew apart, I guess. And like through him, I met Steven, and Steven and I have been like the best of pals ever since. Ooh, and you know, it got really messy towards the end of that whole the whole group, because eventually the group broke apart because of like some sort of disagreement. Like um I don't know. It was really dumb because I think both sides were wrong, and I think it was about subbotting, and that's kind of embarrassing because like uh one side accused the other side of subbotting, and then I don't know. I think both sides were subbotting. I mean, I wasn't subbotting, and I'm pretty sure Steven wasn't subbotting, but I'm pretty sure somebody on our side was. So, um, yeah. I don't know. I'd rather not go into detail. But Steven and I, well, the thing that I appreciated about that the most is that like at first, oh yeah, I forgot to mention uh so the person I met Steven through, he also commented on one of Brendan's videos. And the first night I met this character, um Brendan and a pal of his bitched him out, and he's like, "No, we're not gonna record videos with you." And then I decided to go with not Brendan, the person I've known for however long prior to this, but I went with the person who had subs, and that was neat of me, right? Oh boy. Um, and then I realized Brendan and his pal they were right all along. Like this person I shouldn't have freaking trusted or anything. Um, but at the end, uh, yeah, I chose Steven and everyone else over the other individual, and you know what? Steven has 22,000 subs right now. Oh boy. Not that it matters, but it is kind of ironic, is it not? Um, let's see. So after that, a few months. No, I don't think it was very long after that I stopped. I think I stopped in like March. Sorry that the I don't know if the clicking's gonna be. I don't even know if my voice is gonna be good, to be honest. I just recently got this Blue Yeti, so I don't. I figured if everyone else is using it on YouTube, I might as well use it. But like, then again, I don't know how to use microphones. I don't use microphones when I film videos in my room. That's my camera's microphone. And like the thing about quality is like so you know, yes, quality is like a necessity, but like I think if you're entertaining enough to a certain extent, you don't really need quality. People will probably just like dismiss it, I guess. I don't know. But I just realized one of my Fallout 4 videos hit 1,000 views. That's not bad, right? Yeah, that's okay. Um let's see. So my last gaming video was March 6th. I posted on March 6th at least. And it's a Mortal Kombat X video with Steven. And it was when they put Leatherface in the game. Um let's see. Steven's a good guy, let's be honest. Steven's a handsome man. Steven's a cutie. Uh what did I want to mention about that? I feel like I wanted to mention something about the Mortal Kombat X video. Other than it was the last gaming video. Oh well. So, around that time, I started doing, in November, I uploaded my, oh wow, it's the Yolo Kaboose face reveal. And that's now deleted. Because, like, there's a certain point where, like, the cons and the outweigh the pros. I don't know. But, like, I had more reasons to take the video. But I had more reasons to take the video down than leave it up. And like it was really my mindset going into it was like, I'm gonna bait these suckers into watching this video. How to get good at Guitar Hero Live. Oh, wow, what a freaking video. And like it wasn't shot well, it wasn't edited well. I remember this one jump cut like right before, like, I don't know, maybe one day I'll put up a condensed version of it, but like right now I'm just like, oh, what a freaking headache. If you want to know what I'm talking about, check out the Yolo Kaboose Lore 2015 through 2017 video. And yeah, lucky me for having only one lore video in 2015. And lucky me for using the now deleted video as the focal point to a lot of the story. I think why do I second guess myself? Who freaking cares if I use a term wrong? So, like, I deleted that because, I don't know, I just didn't feel comfortable with that video being up, knowing that it was bait. And, like, I didn't want it to be my first video to hit 10,000 views, because it was very close. It potentially could have. It probably would have if I waited long enough, but I didn't want that video to be my first video to hit 10,000. And it was at 9,000, I want to say 600, but I think it was more closer to, like, more lower, to, like, where to the point where I would be able to round to 9,000 instead of 10,000. So, you know, like I said, if you're really interested in that video, it's at the beginning of the lore video. I mean, there's nothing really to it. Like, another reason I took it down was that it was claimed by, like the whole video. It was, what's the freaking song? Call to Achilles by, Alter Bridge? Who's Alter Bridge? I hope Alter Bridge isn't the wrong band. I think. Okay, who's Alter Bridge then? I don't know if that's the right band. Let me just look up. Okay, it was Alter Bridge, Cry of Achilles. I would have been really embarrassed if it was the freaking wrong band, and like the band I named was like some kids show or whatever. But we had, I say we because like my buddy Joe was in it. But what is it? So that song plays for the majority of it, and it got claimed, and I really didn't want it to like turn into a copyright strike or anything. Not that it would. I've waited 2 years and like nothing happened with it. It was just soaking up the ad revenue from that video, which was kind of disappointing, but like yet again, what ad revenue am I receiving in the long run? especially with I think my network was claiming 40% too. So like I was only getting, I don't even know how much YouTube not claims deems theirs after the fact, but whatever. Um let's see. I don't know. I don't know much about ad revenue. I just know I was getting it at one point. So after that vid, I started doing. I like how I have to go back to my catalog. Why am I here? Why am I in my video manager? Um. So after that, I started doing real life videos. Like I freaking hate saying real life videos, but like I don't want to say live action because when I think of live action, I think of Call of Duty live action trailers, and those are freaking terrible nowadays. I mean, not that they were ever good. I don't know. It was just some overhyped garbage. Um, so what I started freaking doing was like, I started getting really experimental around those days. I started what I called YouTube supervillains, and like I feel like that's viewed as like a content copy, but I don't know how I thought of the formula or whatever, but like it was back in the day where Dylan the Hacker and a bunch of his buddies were calling out PewDiePie. And what did I think? Oh wow, these guys they're like super villains. What wait a minute, what do you know? Why don't I start a series where I talk about YouTube super villains? And I it sounds way too ambitious and freaking dorky. I sound like a freaking commentary channel. So back in the day where if you don't know Dylan the Hacker or like any of his buddies, what they did was they I feel like I want to say staged attack, but I don't think that's the right thing to say. But they made a bunch of videos ranting and raving about PewDiePie, and they got a lot of traction for some reason. And PewDiePie even made, not at the time, but PewDiePie made a video about him eventually. And I'm actually subscribed to Dylan the Hacker nowadays because like it's a troll account, and it's I don't know about it because he's like very infrequent or inconsistent or whatever. Not infrequent, just inconsistent. Where like he'll pop up every few months and just post a few videos. Oh well. But what him and his buddies did gave me the idea for YouTube supervillains, and I never went on to do it. Until really I felt like doing real life videos because like eventually originally I thought it would be like, oh wow, get a few of my buddies and talk about it in like a Black Ops 2 freaking lobby, which I freaking I mastered Prestige in Black Ops 2 and I have like 4 sets of diamond guns. I I wasted so much time in that freaking game. So yeah, I don't know. I do like the idea of having like the Super Savage suit as what I used to call it, but other than that, it was just really boring. Like one of my cousins who was like, "Okay, let's check out your YouTube channel." He scrolled until he found a thumbnail that he liked, and it was YouTube Supervillains Episode 5, Freely the Banana Girl, and we were sitting by a campfire, and he was like, "Oh, this is too long. I'm sorry." And it was just it is too long. Like there's no music and like if like I don't know. If you look back at it now, it's just like YouTube supervillains is just way too obsessive and anything like that is just way too obsessive. Like speaking of obsessive, my last episode of it which finally told me, "Wow, you're a little bit too much of a loser to be doing this," was episode 6, FouseyTube versus Rice Gum versus Drama Channels, which I spent 35 minutes and 36 seconds explaining why FouseyTube and Rice Gum were absolute garbage channels, and why I should be and why anybody should be defending Keemstar and Scarce, which like at that point I think that was I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but I think that was the point where Keemstar had a really bad rep, and like I don't know. I don't think I've no. That's the deleted video too. I have uploaded during that experimental stage that I mentioned. I uploaded a what I like to call a savage hiking vlog, and I deleted it because at the time Protoshock didn't have his face out there, and like if anybody asked if they had the video, I would have just dismissed it as like, oh, it was someone else who didn't want their face in it. Um, but yeah, I deleted that another video that had him in it. I don't know if I'll re-upload. I'll probably re-upload it eventually. But what is it? I think I mentioned I called Keemstar a Keem Squatch because like at that time everyone was calling him a gnome and a rat, and just like, okay, that's getting boring. So might as well come up with something myself. And then I started saying, hey, Keem Squatch sounds like it's a funny nickname, right? So yeah, I hope Keemstar doesn't hate me after that. I don't know. Another thing about that is like I think about this frequently. Like I don't, and I think the answer is like different every time. But like if I'm ever given the opportunity to be friends with Keemstar, I think I'd be friends with him. I'm not sure, but I'd have like a distant kind of thing with him. I don't know. I don't know. I do like Keemstar though. I'll be honest. I like him. Let's see. I'm only on the second bullet point. Okay, whatever. I'll keep going. So yeah, there are no skits, just like source clips and like references and whatnot, and it was just really freaking boring. I used to have this character called Chester the Bester, who was like my little cousin. I would play, and he would come through the door, and even that gimmick is like is boring, because like he would watch other freaking commentary channels, and I don't want to say other commentary channels, but like you would watch commentary channels have like the same type of character where they would open the door just to crack and be like, "Hey, what about this commentary channel?" And like they would go, "What about this, critic?" And like it's just so boring. It's just so freaking boring. And I had that character for a while, and then like that was his last video. I think I stopped using Chester on that video, which is kind of sad because Chester was my bud. Chester was my little bud. And I even stopped uploading. I made a second channel where I would upload Chester vlogs or whatever I called them. I'm pretty sure I should freaking delete those. I made a what did I make? I think I made a video where Chester was on the mic and he was like, "Oh wow, they're talking about this." Like on the Xbox mic, I mean. And oh wow, they're talking about this. Please subscribe and like. Oh hey, my name's Chester. Here's my amiibo collection. Oh, hey, it's me, Chester. Here's my top 10 favorite YouTubers. Did I mention I like Tobuscus? So, yeah, episode 6, the 35-minute rant about one thing it just went on for too freaking long, and all right, I'm sorry about that again. I don't know why people like me so much. I got another freaking call. It was from my boy Papa Proto. Um, yeah. So I'm really freaking pissed off about that because like I don't know if I was in the middle of a point, the middle of a point or not. Just maybe when I'm editing this, I'll figure it out. Maybe I'll do a little caption or something. I don't know. But let's see. After that, I started. Well, after or not after. Meanwhile, along with the supervillains things, I did quality game reviews. I did 2 of those, and we went to my buddy Liam's house, and shout out to Liam. I haven't talked to Liam in so long. And we filmed us playing Wii games, and those are great videos. I mean, I don't really have like any. Well, I was approached by them to do. Hey, why don't we just do some game reviews? Because so it was their idea. I had like the camera and the lights and everything, and I just figured, okay, I guess we'll do them. I guess we'll do that. Yeah, I don't know. We bought Chris bought the games. Um, yeah. Then we have a third. We had a third game and we never got around to it. Oops. That's all I really have on the quality game reviews. Oh wait. Um. What is it? The developer for one of the games commented on the videos. I don't know if it was the real developer or not, but yeah, they told me to check out a blog, and I don't know if it was the real guy or not. But like he shared the name, like his YouTube channel was the name of the guy who was on board with the game. So like I don't know. I don't really freaking know. So there yeah. Um and then the main thing that I did along with YouTube super villains, uh, just starting out the regular videos I do now. Trying to think. I'm trying to remember how that started, cause like the way that it went down was that Protoshock just made a YouTube channel, and then he just made random freaking videos of me sitting in class, and like it was just really freaking dumb. Um, so then we figured, oh wow, let's have a fake beef, you know, and then yeah, Bleach Pong went down, and then I guess we continued from there. Um, I guess a lot of people assume that I got most of my ideas from, or not most, not my ideas, but not necess. I don't freaking know what I'm trying to say. I think I'm trying to say inspiration. I think a lot of people assume that I got inspiration from Filthy Frank, but like I don't know. I just watched him back then. It was just like okay. Um, yeah, the real inspiration for my older group, I call them group videos with my friends. But like I'd assume, I think I covered this already. I'd assume that people, did I just hit my freaking mic? I'd assume that people would call them lore videos, I guess. I don't know. I just think that's like the perceived, or not perceived, but like uh just like, oh well, they're like Filthy Frank lore videos, I guess. Okay. But yeah, what I got my inspiration from was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Hence the to be continued meme at the end of Bleach Pong. The Pillar Man theme. What the hell was that freaking thing I did? The Pillar Man theme in the sacrifice part of um How to Bring Your Friend Back to Life. What else? I might have referenced. Oh yeah, Puccini, the character Puccini. I saw Zeppeli, um, William A. Zeppeli, who's in part one of JoJo, and he's like the magician guy who teaches Jonathan Joestar how to use hamon, and like and that gave me an idea. Like, why don't I use an Italian instructor for Kaboose and his pals? Except, you know what? Let's make him a chef. Let's make him what an Italian could be, a chef. What's an appropriate thing for an Italian to be? A chef. Let's make him a freaking chef. So yeah, that's where Puccini came from. What's an Italian name? Oh, Puccini. Fabrizio Puccini. Oh my gosh. And what was it? So then I did more standalone videos, I guess. Like the Steven Z Killer. Oh, no, not even that. That didn't even start there. It was the Guide to Women. The Guide to Women, I can't even look back and watch that now. That's freaking cringy. And I don't want to use that. I love the thumbnail for it though. It's like, if anybody hasn't noticed, the background is a cleavage. And I think that video's still monetized. It's not monetized right now because I don't have ads, but I think that was monetized all the way up until they took away my ads. Um, but yeah, I think that video was the start of all these other freaking loser videos that I've made. Loser videos I've made. Not loser video. I don't know. I just appreciate the go out and actually do shit with people videos than just sit in my room and just like, oh wow, let's spit the top 10 things that make America great. Um I guess. by the way, the top 10 things that make America great video. What was it? It was like a few nights before 4th of July, and usually I go out and see some fireworks with people. But then that night, I just didn't feel like going out. So I was like, okay, might as well be productive. So then I thought of 10 things that I could say. And thus, Caboose countdowns were born, I guess. Woo, 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 woo. Shout out to Joey's World Tour. Let's see. Well, speaking of, did I bring up the Steven roast? The Steven Z Killer roast. That was a fun video to shoot. We shot the majority of it, Protoshock and I, in a day. But like Protoshock didn't like his part, so we went and refilmed that. And like that was probably the best thing we could have done. We were talking to Steven for a while and saying, "Oh wow, Steven, what if we were to do this for your 15,000 subscriber special?" Because he had a roast video done on him at 10,000, and like it was I think I caught secondhand embarrassment for the people who made that video, and I don't think those kids ever came back to YouTube after that. It's been a year. They haven't uploaded. They got roasted. They got roasted by a reaction channel. But by the way, if you guys don't know who Steven Z Killer is, he's a reaction channel. And like I haven't mentioned this earlier. Yeah, I may be against reaction. I am against reaction channels. I think it's a dumb practice. But like, I knew Steven before he was a reaction channel. Before I knew him as a reaction channel, at least. So like, I have a somewhat respect for Steven over the other reaction channels. But Steven started this thing where he would react to Dragon Ball Super episodes on a live stream, and you know, reaction videos are kind of iffy when I think everyone knows this, but like, reaction channels are reaction videos are iffy when it comes to copyright stuff, and yeah, the dude kept getting freaking striked, and I think it's a dumb idea to react to Dragon Ball Super, especially on a live stream. Yeah, either way, I just rather not see Steven's channel die. That's it. Let's see. This podcast is basically where I've been. Like, I'm on the second freaking bullet point. I'm a dummy. I planned out all these other. I didn't think it was gonna take this freaking long, but I guess. I think I'm like 40 minutes in, maybe 40 or 50. Let's see. Yeah, I could probably just squeeze those two in. Oh. Yeah, I can still talk about more stuff, but like the Steven video we did for his 15,000 subscribers. So I think I uploaded it at 13,000 when he hit 13 or 14,000. So we had to wait until he hit 15,000 to watch it, cuz Steven does genuine reaction, guy. He does genuine reactions, guys. Okay? He doesn't watch a video beforehand. That's not a real reaction if you do that. So the video after that, actually, a big thing for me last year was that, I uploaded more videos last year than the year prior. And, like, I was really proud of that. Like, what was it? I think I uploaded 23 videos in, 2016? And let's see, where's the 2016 playlist? Oh yeah, I have all my videos separated. Yeah, 23 videos. I have all my videos, like, in playlists by the year that I uploaded them. So, and 2017 was the first year I've uploaded more than the previous year. And 2016 was a weird year for me anyway, because, like, I stopped gaming videos altogether. Like, I just stopped, and, you know, I just went on. But, like, 2017, I think I built upon, like, the Kaboose character and whatnot. Because, like, yeah, saying that he's a character, Kaboose isn't a character. No, Kaboose isn't. Oh my gosh. Kaboose is a character. Um, and like any like the way I think YouTube should be is like your YouTube persona should be like you shouldn't show like what like everything, every personal detail that you have going on in your life, which is like you don't need to freaking burden your audience with that or anything. It's just freaking dumb. But I think your YouTube persona should be a more like exaggerated version of yourself, which Caboose is. Caboose is a very exaggerated version of myself. But yeah. I don't know. I just prefer not to have like personal freaking stuff. Like I don't want to rant about stupid shit. I don't know. I don't know what the point I'm getting at, but you guys can probably understand. I feel like I'm getting closer to the mic as I freaking speak. Anyways, after oh yeah, the thing that the reason why I mentioned the amount of videos I uploaded is because at the point that I uploaded the Steven roast was it was February 8th. I waited a whole month in 2016 to post my first vid. And right now I'm at a good freaking position to beat my last year's amount of uploads, cuz I've uploaded I think 4 videos, and like a few days later I uploaded the 5th video of this year. So like right now I'm on the grind compared to last year. Last year was a freaking slow year for you, boy. So then after that, after the Steven roast video, I uploaded a commentary on the commentary community, which it was my first attempt to do like a real like well, what I do now really like the one-off videos. I don't know if like you can call them one-off videos, but like with my more recent ones, like X is better than Tupac, and like is cannibalism okay, like those kind of, oh yeah, and bring back that boy, hashtag bring back that boy, um like those one-off videos, like I think that's where that began. I don't know, but like uh it's so freaking dumb, because like I think I made it half in response to like I think I think it was the I think that's when Cavo started like going around as like, oh wow, he's the savior. And like I don't mind Cavos. I think Cavos is pretty cool. I really don't like other commentary channels really, because like over time the commentary community's just gotten really freaking boring, and repetitive too. Uh but like I think because of YouTube supervillains, I've thought of myself as a commentary channel at that point, and so I was like, okay, here's me going against the commentary community, and I don't want to be a part of them. And I really didn't want to be a part of the commentary community. I didn't want to end up like them. I didn't want to upload daily. And the thing is, I this is what I believe in. I believe in quality over quantity. And you know what? I think that is the best way to freaking go. If you upload daily, you're not putting enough time into your videos. Okay, that's 100% the truth. You just see how Leafy toppled over. Like he just blew up out of nowhere and he toppled over. And one thing you'll notice in the Logan Paul Jake Paul diss track from the, actually I should probably fix that thumbnail, cuz that thumbnail for the Jake Paul and Logan Paul cringy music video reaction, that thumbnail sticks out like a Thor thumb to a sore thumb to me, cuz like I'm not in it. No one's in it. Pronoshock's not in it. I'm not in it. It's just Jake and Logan Paul, and like that video was set up just to ride off of that. And like I don't think I made it. No, I haven't. I've made reacting to Teen Choice Awards 2017 like a few days after that, but other than that, I don't think I've made any videos targeted towards the Paul brothers after that. No, I don't think I have. Um, I mean, then again, I think I've mentioned them 1 or 2 times, but like, oh well. Um, let's see. In the diss track, I say, quick to rise and quick to fall, and like that is the freaking truth. Did you see how fast Leafy? Well, I keep comparing it like it's one case scenario, but like, there's others out there. But like Leafy's a freaking prime example, a freaking sweet example. Ooh, and like you just see him reach 4 million, and then he just stagnates because he's so freaking terrible. Let's see. And then after the let's see, when did that era start when I started really like grinding out videos? I think it was like, yeah, people are trash. I was at a my cousin's graduation party, and I see all these freaking people just talking loud and eating loud and everything, and I just got really pissed off. I was like, huh, I should make a one-off video and try this. People I don't like. People are trash. And then, I mean, I look back at that video, and that video was just freaking cringy too. So like, yeah, that, I mean, granted, the reason why I think the reason why I think creators often refer to their earlier work as like cringy is like there's no way for you to look back and think your videos aren't cringy. Like, it just shows how much you've grown since then. And like, I'd like to think I've grown a lot since I began making videos. It's been 4 years now. I'd like to think I've had 4 years worth of growth. You know, I don't know. Let's see. That the summer was really a really bad freaking time for me. I was stagnant around 666 subs, and like, it was really troublesome. Like, am I going anywhere? What's happening? And then I Proto Shock and I had this idea to do an Anthony Fantano roast or whatever, and we just cracked a melon over the head and posted it to Reddit. And then, yeah, that I feel like I mentioned Anthony Fantano a lot in my more recent videos, and I feel like it's been too much, and I'll probably stop eventually, because, like, I don't know. I feel like it's unnecessary that I've done it so much. I don't know which ones I've mentioned him in, but, like, I've known it's been, I think I've counted 5 times. So, let's see. After that, VidMe was all the rage. So I was like, okay, I'm going over to VidMe, and then I'm gonna make videos on VidMe. Well, lucky me, cause I didn't count all my chickens before they hatched, cause I didn't move all the way to VidMe, cause I'm not freaking dumb. I don't think anybody was dumb enough to go exclusively to VidMe. I think I shouldn't say dumb. I think greedy enough. Maybe not greedy. Greedy's a kind of malicious word. Let's see. Yeah, my last YouTube video. It was basically me. Oh, it was basically me saying that I'm going to VidMe to make not. I was just gonna post videos to VidMe. I feel like I'm such a freaking idiot when it comes to speaking, and I feel like I stutter way too much a lot of the time. And like, another reason for this podcast is basically get a better sense of speaking, maybe. Oh, and like, I overreact when I find myself messing up too, cause like I feel like I have to put on a show if I mess up, cause like, if I don't, people are gonna put on a show for me cause I messed up. I don't know. I say I don't know a lot too. So after that, I uploaded the Francis of the Filth book analysis review. And this was around a time where I became really interested in reading for whatever freaking reason. And like, it was a perfect time because Francis of the Filth came out. I was like, okay, might as well read this book. And I read it in a week and a day, I think it took me. And I think the book was all right. In hindsight, I don't think that it was like the best. Like, I know what it was. I know what the reason for it was. It was it's the finale to the Filthy Frank series. That's all it is. There's a definite end. Everyone lives happily ever after. I think I burped. I think I burped mid sentence. I'm freaking gross. Oh, I'm Pickle Rick. Yeah, the ending to that is basically Chin Chin dies, and Frank and his friends live happily ever after. Whoop-de-freaking-do. And it's basically a send-off to the Filthy Frank series. That's all the book is. And, like, I would put it on my bad shelf, but then I realized I don't want to cut the book up like I did with the Superwoman book to fit the shelf. And if you didn't notice, I did cut the book, the Superwoman book, like an eighth off, maybe a sixth off. I don't know. It still looks like a freaking terrible book to put on the bookshelf, though. Let's see. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, that video. I don't know. I don't know what I should bring up about blowing up off of that. I'm not gonna say blow up. I don't mean to say blow up, but like, yeah, that video got more views than I expected. So that was pretty cool. And I'm still getting a fair amount of views compared to my other videos from that video just alone. Still. So that's cool, I guess. And like that video alone has introduced me to a whole plethora of creators. Like I can just name a few off the top of my head. I know JBoss TV who I found through his book review. And I kind of feel bad cuz I didn't say his name in it, but I kind of threw a roast his way before I really got invested into his content and like watching his stuff. But I disagreed with one of his points in the freaking in his review. So I was like, okay, might as well say this. Oh, my freaking voice. But J-Boss seems like a freaking cool guy. J-Boss TV, okay? Check out J-Boss TV, okay? What is it? He was one of the inspirations for this podcast. I watched a few of his, and podcasts seem cool to me now. Let's see. Speaking of podcasts, another creator I've met was Club Mammoth, who also runs the Artism podcast. I've watched a few of those. I think I watched the first 15, and they're interesting. He's got like artists, I don't know, the animators and YouTubers. Like I know Will the Thrill. I found him through Club Mammoth, and I've listened to their podcast, and like it's really interesting. I mean I can't remember everything, and I might be making an ass out of myself, but it's really interesting. Check out both Artism and Club Mammoth. Oh yeah, and Will the Thrill too. Why not? Who else? I've met a ton of smaller creators too. And by smaller I mean less than 100. Let's see. I don't know if I'm missing anyone or not. I feel like I'm missing someone. Oh, you know who I'm missing? I'm missing a Gator the Legend. Oh, Gator the Legend here. Shout out to freaking Gator. Gator's a baller. I'll tell you that. Gator's a legend. Let's see. I've also collabed with J Boston and Club Mammoth, and we put that on Reddit. That was a hefty video. That was a pretty cool video to end the year with. Oh boy. I swear, half of this freaking thing is gonna be me screaming. Yeah, that was a pretty fun video to make. It was really interesting because like the day that we uploaded it, I say we, but yeah, we. I guess we is appropriate. The day we uploaded it, it was just like we had it planned for a long time and we had a lot of it filmed, but it was just like dumped all at once. It was just like, okay, we're uploading it now. Okay, I guess I'll upload it. Yeah, and we promoted it through Reddit. I put it on the same Reddit as the Francis of the Filth review that I posted it on, and I think that got blocked by one of the moderators or whatever, but which is fine. I know that it's against the community guidelines or whatever they call it on Reddit to self-promote. My freaking throat! And I also put it on the H3H3 subreddit, and I think that also got blocked too. And I think the only reason it got any attention was because the smaller subreddits, I think Mammoth posted it too. So that was decent. Let's see. The book reviews. What do I have anything else to say about the book reviews? Um, hmm. I was thinking I'd get a lot more hate for the How to Be a Boss book review, but like I'm still waiting for people to find that, if they're gonna find it ever. Like I fully anticipate. I read through that whole book, by the way. That's what I'm gonna do for book reviews. I have two planned already because I read two not book reviews, but like two books already that I intend on reviewing. Um, and I read through that whole book, and like I was very optimistic at the beginning, and like I would read it over Xbox to my pals, and they were like, "No, you shouldn't be optimistic. This is terrible." And it was, by the end, it was just a freaking chore. Which not the next book review. I had the next book review written. I just gotta do that video. But the review after that book was a freaking chore too, and it's a freaking here. I'll fan it. I'll give you a little teaser of what it sounds like. Okay, that was the book. And I thought I would actually, think the book was all right, but it was I don't know. It's a freaking autobiography, so who knows? Who knows how I'll review it? Yeah, I don't know. I do find books really interesting though. Like to think about it, the way I realized this like not too long ago. I thought about it, and it's like someone spent time on each page. So like reading through a book, it's like I don't know. I can really appreciate someone who spent the time uh going through and just writing that much. It's just I don't know. I think eventually I would want to write a book, but like it would probably take a long ass time. Like not even a page a day to get it out in a year. That would probably take I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know where I'm going with a lot of things actually. Holy crap! This one clip. It's been 30 minutes. I think it's over an hour by now. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to save the rest of the bullet points. Well, the rest of the bullet points are really like updates or whatnot. But let's see. My last video, X is a better rapper than Tupac. I really didn't think I was gonna get that much. Well, the thing is, I posted that video, and I woke up the next day, and like I lost how many subs did I lose from that? I lost like 4 or 5 subs from that, and altogether I went back down I went from 907 to 900, and I got really upset over that. I was like, okay, what did I do wrong? And I've only gotten 1 dislike on that video, so I assume it's from the people who came over from how to gain 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours in watch time. I think it's from the people who took that video seriously. And if you took that video seriously, I'm sorry, but I didn't take that video seriously. I mean, yes, I do cry in that video, but that's only to convince you that I'm being serious. Okay? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's like a dead giveaway eventually that I'm not being serious. What is it? It's just like it's freaking dumb. I got sub for sub freaking comments on that video. I thought I was through with those. I've always gotten freaking sub for sub freaking comments on my old gaming videos. Like I would always look at my spam comments and it would just be like, "Oh, hey, check out my channel. I subbed to your channel." No you didn't. No you freaking didn't. And it was freaking dumb because these channels would always do these shout out Sunday videos. the criteria you had to meet to be in these Shout Out Sunday freaking videos. It was like, oh, you have to subscribe to my channel. You have to get a friend to subscribe to my channel. You have to shout out my channel. It was just a bunch of bullshit. Oh, you also have to like and comment on all the videos I post on from now on. It was just a bunch of bullshit. And, like, it was disgusting. It was really freaking disgusting. I knew this one channel called the Capture Twins who've gained, like, I don't even know how big they were. But they got their channel deleted, I think. I think they got their channel deleted. But a lot of people are saying, oh yeah, even Steven encountered those freaking douchebags. Where's my phone? I know it just went off. But even Steven got freaking, oh, can you check out my channel? I think your content's great comments from them. And it was just freaking gross. And it wasn't just them. Speaking of that, I was planning on making, YouTube supervillains out of, spam commenters. But, like, there was a certain point where, like, either their channels would be deleted or they would delete the spam comment themselves. And it was just like, okay, there's no reason for me to get into this. And, you know what? So be it. There's a lot of things that I feel like aren't necessary to get involved with. You know? You don't have to freaking go into a thing like a commentary channel does. Commentary channels are just giddy to freaking get into some drama, you know? Get into some YouTube beef. Ooh! Wow, even my ears popped to that. Okay. Let's see. Did that take up a whole hour? Did that take up a whole hour? Am I even done? I think I might be done with, like, the history of Kaboose. What is it? So, I think... Oh, speaking of that, I forgot to mention that, these are, like, the first videos Proto Shock and I have made. The first videos I've had on YouTube, and I've downloaded them recently. I re-encountered them. The first few videos I've ever made on YouTube, they were with Proto Shock. Like, they were 8 years ago, and they were with Proto Shock. And they were with a little library group that we used to attend. In the library group or whatever, it was to teach us how to use, like, video cameras and whatnot. They had us using flip camcorders! Flip camcorders. Oh, I remember those. I gotta freaking stop yelling. I'm such a freaking dweeb. I probably popped the microphone a lot in this freaking podcast. Oh, this is kind of exciting. Like, I feel like I would be a lot more shaky and a lot more nervous during the podcast, but I guess once, like I said, once you freaking start, it just, you know, you just go with it, I guess. But speaking of the videos that I did 8 years ago with Proto Shock, I'm willing to re-release those at 1,000 subscribers. Okay. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, you hear me? I'm releasing my old original videos from YouTube, okay? Let's see. Yeah. 1,000 subscribers. Yolo, Kaboose, and Proto Shock's first video series on YouTube. they were, oh my gosh, I was such a freaking chunky kid too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it here. Thanks for all the support. I've changed my views a lot since I've began to. Like, at first, I didn't want to show my face or anything, and, like, I got more comfortable with the idea of showing my face and whatnot, because, like, I like to think that I have a good screen presence. I don't think there's a lot of people who have a great screen presence on YouTube, but yet make YouTube videos where they show their face off and they're not afraid of it. So I'm like, okay, why not show my freaking face? I mean, I do get compliments all the freaking time in public about my hair. That's one thing I thought was pretty interesting that I thought no one else had. I do get compliments a lot in comment sections too. Like the first, I wish I freaking screen capped a few of the comments on the Guitar Hero video. But, I didn't. Oh well. I I should have deleted. I not should have deleted. I did delete it. I should have privatized it, but whatever. I did it on impulse. Either way, thanks for all the support as of recently. I guess. I mean, I gotta figure out my next banger to get me another sub bump, like the Fantano video and the Francis of the Filth video. Oh yeah, and even the later Frank video. And if you haven't checked out Club Mammoth and J Boss, check out Club Mammoth and J Boss. I do kind of feel bad because I don't think a lot of people went over to their channels from that video. So if you're listening, you better check out their channels, okay? Do that. Is there any? I think there's. I don't know if there's anything else I want to mention. I do kind of feel bad because like I had all these bullet points planned out and I only got to the second one. I didn't think I was gonna talk about this for an hour. I mean, it just goes to show how much like I don't know. It's just I've I guess this is it. I really don't want to end the podcast. It's so freaking cool. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Let's do this again sometime. Maybe next time I'll have Protoshock, because Protoshock called me midway through and I told him I was doing the podcast. He was like, "Oh, no co-host." And he said it would be really interesting to get the people involved with like the group videos, like Joe and everyone. Joe and if you haven't caught on yet, and if I haven't said it yet, Joe is Captain Cringe. Joe and everyone else, like, it would be really cool to get them on at one point and just go over how like the process was when it comes to making those videos, because like it takes a lot of time. Like the first one that we made, Bleach Pong, judging based on that, I thought it would only take us an hour to do videos, but then since we started doing scripts and everything, it would take an entire day. Like it would take hours and reshoots and everything, because what is it? How to Bring Your Friend Back to Life. We had a terrible first shoot, and everybody, we were in agreement, or we all agreed. I don't know if that was the correct term, but we all agreed that like the first shoot terrible, we should retry, and I think that's one of my favorite videos on my channel. I think I'm really glad that we reshot that, because the first freaking time, it was like identical. But, like, something you'd find on a cringe comp. Not saying that you won't find that in a cringe comp, but, like, I mean, I'd hope you wouldn't find that in a cringe comp. I'd just be offended at that point. Let's see. Like videos like that, it'd be really cool to get people in and, like, discuss how those were made. And, like, go more into detail. Because I don't think I've went into detail enough on a lot of the more videos that like require details or have cool stories behind them too. Anyways, yeah, I'd like to have like Protoshock on and like Steven. I would love to have like a Steven based podcast where Steven and I just freaking talk. And like the I don't know, if I think about it, the only thing Steven and I really have in common is like we do YouTube and play video games. Not even like the same video games. We have different tastes and everything. Like he watches anime, and I don't even know what I watch. I think I watch more YouTube videos than anything really. I don't know. So I guess let's see. Is there anything I can actually like bring up? Oh, if you guys want. Follow me on Twitter, at Yolo Kaboose. No space, capital YK. Oh boy. Oh, I should have really explained how I got the name Yolo Kaboose. Oh well, I'll explain it some other time. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'm planning on doing this maybe twice a month, maybe. I don't know. But like, I don't think this should get in the way of videos. I don't know if I'm gonna have a video out this week. I should if like everything goes to plan with the group video. But, yeah, who knows? I should probably record a video just in case. Oh, that would be a great idea too, just to have a video, you know, just to be ahead of myself. I probably won't though. I'll probably slack off and play Monster Hunter World or something. Oh well. I said thanks and bye enough already. Thanks and bye.
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs.